Is it working? Are we live?
It says we're live.
Are we live?
Yeah.
I mean, we're late. I know.
I know.
Folks, we're 4 minutes late, but boom, here we go. It's Quarantine Cocktail Travel Edition here in beautiful Charleston, South Carolina, in an undisclosed location.
Because you don't.
Shh, it's secret. Yeah, we can't say it. She's going to fall down. We've had cocktails all day, and we have the cocktail for you. We are at the Travel Blue Monkey Quarantina, folks. Come on in. I got your Charleston cocktail, quarantine style. Let's do it. Here we go. Folks, we are filming live in front of the studio audience. Live studio audience for filming in front of the live studio. Yay! Now, the only bad news about this is we now officially have more people here than anybody else watching it. That's a bad angle. You can't see my travel kit. I mean, that's no good. All right, here we go, folks. Season 4, episode 19, Quarantine Cocktail Show. This is like episode total of like 180, I think, something. I don't keep track at home. And I sure don't do it on the road. But here we go. I had to come up with the cocktail for Charleston. I'm going to tell you, there's been a lot of clamor amongst the people asking, what is it? What are we doing? Paul,
We
give
got
us...
people tonight.
I know, we had people. We had people that were literally...
We got people on the road watching.
I love this.
Yeah, we got Ron Whittick is watching on the road.
On the road.
Yeah.
Not like drinking and driving, well, watching. Drinking and driving. That's okay, that's legal.
Yeah.
All right, so we had to come up with a cocktail, and we came up with the Charleston cocktail.
Sorry, Ron.
We had a guest in the audience. She knew it. She was on it. The year 1670. Yes, 1617. The port of Charleston opens up. Right?
We got robbed too.
And the port of Charleston is the theme of the drink. And what they ended up really becoming a big thing for, fast forward 100 years, was Madeira. So Madeira is a fortified wine, but this is like no other fortified wine. So the reason, so let's talk about why this is became part of Charleston history. The reason is because the port of Charleston, where it's located, it was the stop before that was Portugal. In Portugal island off the side of Spain, this is where Madeira came from. Madeira is Portuguese word for wood. I don't know, I'm just throwing in crap now, but that's true. Anyway, so what would happen is that they would load up the boat, they would come into the port of Charleston, and ended up that at Charleston in the 17th and 18th century was the largest consumer of Madeira in the United States. So it has a rich, rich history. Now, a little bit more about Madeira. So it is no just fortified wine. So we know fortified wines, we talk about all the time, vermouth, port, they're all fortified wines. But this is like a level up. So a fortified wine like vermouth, it'll last, so wine, if you open it up, it's gonna last, what, a few days?
We got chatty people.
We got chatty people, I love it. Chat away. Fortified wine, and that's going to last like vermouth. You might get a month out of it. But pray tell, Madeira, which is not open yet, which is could be interesting. I always have. I'm going to just do this while we're talking. That looks safe. This is not just fortified wine. This is fortified wine through a special process.
That does not look safe.
It is called Estevija. Did I say it right? Estevija? Estefagem? Estefagem? I don't know.
You're careful.
There we go. Anyway, I don't know how to say it, but I know what it is. So that is where they actually, it's more than just fortified. They actually oxidize it, which is normally bad for wine, and then they boil it to 140 degrees. And what happens is it makes it indestructible. And it's actually, it's called the immortal wine because an open bottle of Madeira will last up to 3 years. So, and the other thing, and what made it such a great transport from Portugal to here is that the ships were so conducive to the wine because of the heat. They would heat up in the barrels, so it just got even better. So Charleston, yeah, we're not going to have any of this tonight. Jeez Louise, hold on. Just give me a second.
Do we have a?
No,
Do we have an industry professional? Do we have an industry professional?
All right, there we go. Better knife. All right,
Oh,
there we go. So anyway, Madeira. So and then in the 1800s, this was a very, very popular wine as well, and they used to make what were called cobblers. Cobbler was basically just crushed ice, and then you would add Madeira, and then you would take any fruit peels, and then you would mix it, and then you would make a cocktail, and that was called a cobbler.
That sounds delicious.
Very popular, right? But tonight, the Charleston cocktail is basically, it's a bit of Manhattan, Charleston style. Bourbon coming from Kentucky, so we're bringing our Kentucky, kind of our northern roots down to South Carolina, and then instead of a sweet vermouth, we go with Madeira and some orange bitters. Equal parts, ounce and a half. That, we're gonna garnish with lemon peel. Folks, let's make the damn drink. Paul, for God's sakes, make the drink. I need ice. Pardon me. All right, here we go. So,
That's nuts.
yeah, here's how this works. You normally have a big fancy glass or a Pyrex container. Pyrex containers work wonderfully when you're gonna stir a cocktail for 10 people. So we're coming in, Buffalo Trace. We got 10, right? 11-ish, right? So we'll go, oh man, I hope I don't lose track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go 5. That was yours, Shelby. Then we're gonna go 1.
Is it 1 to 1?
2. It is 1 to 1 on this. Are you doing it so I forget? 3. Really? 4. Is it 1 to 1, Paul?
2.5.
Come on. 5. And then we're gonna go with Angostura bitters, about 2 to 3 per. So. We lost track. It doesn't matter. And then from your travel cocktail kit, get your
In your Pyrex.
our Pyrex container, one of the fanciest. A lot of people don't know, but folks, when we travel, there's one thing we always forget to do, and that's bring emergency. So
We believe in.
we're going to vitamin C tonight. I just realized we didn't have emergency.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Well, if you look in Charleston's dark, deep history, they were not emergency people. It was.
Liquid IV, if you want that. Liquid IV.
That could work.
There's enough seed in Charleston.
Yeah, we got the C in Charleston. All right, there it is. And then we're gonna come in. We're gonna go over rocks. Just folks. Stay tuned for the little interlude. Paul, again, you could have probably put the ice in the glass ahead of time, and this would have been a lot quicker. Yeah, I know. Not nearly as fun. How's everyone doing this evening? Anybody from out of town? Where are you folks from?
Yeah.
So we're here playing in a adult men's soccer tournament. That's what we do.
Half of the team are on the road. it seems,
Yeah,
and,
we've lost a few people.
But they're
not dead, they're just traveling.
watching. They're online with us.
We did play in the ultimate killer bracket because the team, we lost 1. We won, we lost 2, won 1. Yeah, 1 and 2. And the teams we lost to, one was the defending champ of 3 years, I believe. And then the other team we lost to decided to win it all this year. We did all right. Somebody got a yellow card. Whatever.
Who was that?
Who was? I don't know. I think it was the other team.
Be a goldfish.
Now we're gonna.
That's gonna be interesting. Let me
Yeah,
see
of
how
course it
this
is.
is gonna work.
All right, and then
Hey Chris, have you ever seen this happen in the bar? Straining through a Pyrex and a tiny little strainer.
Little MacGyver.
Very cool.
So
I
this
don't know.
is very MacGyver.
I think you've done this before.
You might have a problem, Paul.
We need one more, don't we?
I've got my cup right here.
I've got
You
that.
can't get it confused with anybody else.
I'll get you one more.
We're all good. We're all good.
We'll make another extra,
All good.
and then we're garnishing it. Even though it's 10 drinks, we still have to garnish.
'Cause
And we're
what?
gonna do it with a peel.
You can't do that over everyone.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
There we go.
It's all-
We're
yeah.
not animals, did you say?
We're not an animal here. We're gonna look at this. Come on. Who made the pun? Who said that? What was that? Orange you glad what?
Aren't you glad you're taking the time to do this? Waller said you're really appealing.
I don't like that peel. All right, folks, we're almost there. Bear with me. We got one more. Oh my God, Paul, you're gonna do it. You know, I don't want to say anything, but I mean, those are 10 very evenly poured drinks. And I mean, come on, can I get a little bit of it? Come on, yes! Woo! That is years of abuse to your liver before you. How is it? Smells great. So what I've never done Madeira, but what I've heard is that it's like a great alcohol to mix because it's easily blended and doesn't have a real high proof, but it's a good mix. We'll see.
So
Smells great.
You don't sample your drinks before you make
No,
them.
I go
Well,
balls to the wall.
Sure.
I just go for it.
true reaction right here.
This is it. Whew. Mind you, I've been drinking all day. That's what we do. Oh yeah. So here's what it is. I'll tell you, it is. It's different than a Manhattan because this is like it's like a Manhattan, but that sweet vermouth is a little. This is more porty, so it's got a little more robust flavor, but still the orange. The bourbon is amazing, folks. That's a killer cocktail. So from Charleston and the Charleston Quarantini, what do you think? It's the immortal cocktail is what we've created. This will last forever.
So can we come and get it?
Absolutely, come get it. Let's cheers it right here.
All right.
Chubby, I'll make you one in a
Sounds
second.
like this one's
No, I'm
around,
fine.
Jeff.
Right here. We got a big cheers. Somebody have some fancy toast.
Nothing I can
Brent?
repeat. Nothing I can repeat.
Got one more?
Shelby needs one.
Shelby, she's got her truly.
Take one.
All right,
Here, I'll split it.
we got one more.
Here we go.
Oh, we got one. Shelby, you can pick that one up now.
Shelby, that's yours.
All right,
I got one.
She's good.
all right.
Okay.
We made it.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody out there.
Salud.
Salud. Folks, we'll see you next Sunday. There it is. What do you think? Nice. Smooth, right?
It's a port.
There it is. 10 out of 10.
Very important.
10 alcoholics all ask, do you like this cocktail? Yes, we like this cocktail. 4 out of 5 dentists approve. All right, we don't have any dentists here. Folks, cheers.
Cheers.
We're out.
Have you ever heard of dark